In this video, you'll learn how to purchase and download games on Steam. To do that, once you've successfully created your account, you'll arrive at this page, which is the Steam Store. Here, for instance, you'll see various special offers. The price is displayed here, and some games are even free to play. Here, we have several examples and other related things. Down below, you'll find the weekly offers, let's put it that way. So, approximately every week, all the video games will be updated. And for instance, if these particular games don't catch your eye, simply click right here where it says Search More. Let's just wait for this to load up. Then we'll scroll down a little bit, and you'll see many more great offers here. And right here, I highly recommend you click where it says Best Sellers. We'll click that, and here you'll find everything that is sold the most, which means, technically speaking, these are the very best video games you can buy on sale. Also, remember that Steam, every single season, for example, in winter, in spring, at Halloween, and so on, holds sales events where practically the entire store's catalog is available with discounts ranging from 50, 20, up to 90% off. For example, here we have this video game, Ninja Gaiden, and we also have many more video games available, all at a very affordable price. So, once you find a game that you'd like to purchase, for example, we'll try it out with something that's quite economical. I don't know, for instance, this one. We click it. Here's a trailer for the video game. I'm going to take it down. Here are the images so you can see what it's like, a small description, and the ratings. This really means that the video game is worth your time. There are negative, neutral, or, in this case, quite positive reviews. And, well, here we also have the features of this game, which is a single-player game. It has Steam Cloud support, and it can be shared with your family. Here we also have the available languages, and even further down here, we can purchase various packages, for example, DLCs and other related items. Let's go down. Here's a little more of the description, and this is very important. There's no point in you buying a video game if your computer really isn't going to be able to run it. So, here, I recommend that you always have to exceed these requirements, always. And for example, if you don't exceed them, it's enough that you're more or less within this range between the minimum and the recommended requirements. Let's scroll down, and I strongly recommend reading all the reviews here because they explain what the game is like, how their experience was, and give you a general idea of the story. They also indicate how much time they've invested in the game and when they actually wrote their review. For instance, this particular person has practically accumulated 300 hours of gameplay before they even wrote their review, so do keep that in mind. And, well, once you've seen that the game is truly worth your while, we'll just scroll down a little bit and hit Add to Cart. So there it is, and they also give us two main options, either to continue shopping if you're looking to get 2, 3, 4, 5, or even 20 more games, or if you prefer, for example, to head straight to the cart to complete your purchase. I press X, we click on the store, and here, remember, we have several different categories, free-to-play, PvE, and other things like that. Just keep in mind that these categories are typically the ones you're looking for the most, so to speak. For instance, I own a Quest 3, so here I always find games specifically for Quest 3, and many of them have some really good offers. For example, I'll click here on Popular Discounted Games. There's Payday, and there are several other games, but let's just say none of them really catch my attention, so I'll leave it at that. And remember, if you click, you can still look for more things, for instance, the best sellers within specific categories. Here, you can see all the categories. There they are, RPG, and so on. And, for example, if you still don't have sufficient money to purchase a video game, as a matter of fact, I will click once more on Store. Let's just imagine that I don't know. Likewise, for example, there are offers from a specific developer. We can click on it, and then you'll see all the titles that this developer has created. For instance, what if I really like this video game, but I don't have the money to purchase it right now? No problem at all. I just click here where it says Add to your wish list, and then, later on, when I have some free time, I can easily check my wish list and download the game. And here, for example, I am able to clearly see the price. If there's a sale, I can check its value and other details, then add it to the cart. Now, assuming you're on the store's main page, just click here, where the cart is, and it's very important that you select For My Account. Editischer Bishor Nachtwer Maus. If you have a friend on Steam, you can buy a game for them and send it to them, and that would pretty much be it. So, we have these things, and I'll add them straight to my account. There's also a private option for adult video games, say, if you're embarrassed for your friends to know you're playing them. So, keep that in mind. I'll charge it to my account. And then we click on the button that says Continue to Payment. I click it, and here, automatically, my account details, my credit card information, and the points you're going to earn will all appear. Then we click on Change, and in this section, you need to select a payment method. For example, I highly recommend that you use PayPal, but if not, simply choose a card or some other option. Once you add it, it will ask for your address, full name, card details, like the card number and other things. Here, you'll need to enter the 3-digit security code, then click I accept, and finally, make payment. The payment will be made automatically if you have sufficient funds in your bank account, and it will then automatically be added to your library. But, for example, you might have these settings, just like me, and your game won't appear. Don't worry, you just need to disable this, and here, at the very top, you'll find the most recent games you've acquired, whether by downloading a free-to-play, buying a new video game, etc. They'll be right here. And here, we simply arrange them from the most recent to the oldest. So, just disable this option, because if you enable it, it only shows the games you have ready to play. Now I'll click here and we'll download a trial game. For example, here I have several games. Let's download this one. I click it, and then I click where it says Install. Here, for example, if you happen to have several hard drives, you can click where it says Configure. You click here, and then you can add a brand new drive. Simply go to your computer, select the other drive, and that's where you can add more games. You click Install, then you choose the disk drive where you wish to download the video game. You hit Install, and then you practically just need to wait for the entire download to complete. Also, remember that some games will ask you to review a document to check the terms, privacy, and other legal matters. Simply, you click Next, and that's all there is to it. And if you click here, you can see the download in real time, the download speed. We have it right here. The download peak, disk usage, and how much time you have left. It shows here that the download will take 3 minutes, which is quite fast. How much has downloaded? I've already got 1 gigabyte downloaded, and for file installation, you can pause it here and continue it when you have time. You click here, and for example, if you've downloaded the game, played it, didn't like it, and want to uninstall it, just click here. Actually, you just click right here. You'll click where it says Manage, and then we'll click on Uninstall, and that's it. So, in this way, you've now learned how to buy a video game, download it, and then how to uninstall it.